day, gorgeous. Hello,
Lovely to see you too, Ross.
Yeah,
Sorry
nice to
about
meet
that.
you.
Now, today the subject is trekking. Have you ever done any trekking in the mountains? I know you, both of you like travelling around the globe, but what about doing a
We've
bit of
had trekkies on before, but they normally had pointed ears.
Yeah.
That was the spot. I've done a bit of trekking in New Zealand.
Yeah.
I climbed the highest volcano in South America, been in
How
Nepal.
many thousand of feet?
It's about something like 18.
Yeah, 18. Wow. What about you, Les? Any?
Did a 3-day trek in the jungle in Thailand, in
Yeah.
Mae Hong Son, which was fantastic.
It's just great, isn't it? It's just out in the open. You feel so sort of
wonderful
back to nature.
food. It was just wonderful. Not very comfortable beds there.
I know. Never. And all the facilities aren't very comfortable. Well, we've got two people who are going to be trekking up Kilimanjaro for charity, ladies and gentlemen. Let's find out more as we welcome from London, Daniel Roman. How are you, Danielle? Welcome to the show. Look lovely. Come and meet Leslie.
Hello, nice to meet you.
So, trekking up Kilimanjaro?
Yes.
Tell us what that's all about then.
Kilimanjaro is the tallest mountain in Africa. It's the highest freestanding mountain in the world.
What's it, about 20,000 feet?
It's roughly 90,340 feet, and we're going to do a 10-day trek, and we'll start off in the jungle and then head up towards savannah, desert, and finally finishing at minus 15 degrees in the snow-peaked caps.
Wow, how about that? How exciting, and all for charity too.
All for charity, yes.
Brilliant. Go on, let's have a look in your bag, and of course we'll find out all about how she's going to be doing and who she's going to be doing it with very soon, ladies and gentlemen. All right, then let's see what you've got here then. Tell us what you brought along. Is that a haddock?
I've got haddock because I love fishing. I absolutely love fishing. So yeah, go fishing in Canada all the time, so haddock. Got pistachios here simply because I don't know what to do with them apart from peel them and eat them, so it'd be nice
That's the best thing to do, isn't it?
And I've got a leek as well because I came to the UK about 6 years ago from Hong Kong and I'd never seen a leek in my life, so...
So it's always the first time for everything, though, isn't
It's always the first time for everything, so it'd be nice to know
what to do with it. Okay, peppers,
leek.
grapes, how much did you spend?
I spent £4.97.
Great. I think that's a very good bag. Leslie,
a very,
do you want to
very
second
good
that?
bag.
Wonderful. So about to meet your man that you'll go trekking up Kilimanjaro with.
Yes.
God, it's going to be a bit of a handful, isn't he?
Oh, good.
Well, let's find out more as we welcome from London, David Nazer. Hi, David. How are you doing? Come and meet Ross.
How you doing?
Looking forward to this trip?
I am so stoked. It's going to be fantastic.
Because at first you're a little bit apprehensive, weren't you? You think, oh, I don't know if I want to do that, because it's pretty demanding, all the effort and everything you've got to put in.
I know, but it's going to be for charity, so...
It's
for the kids.
And what charity is it actually for, then? Which
It's
one?
for Dreams Come True.
Ah, for the children.
For the children.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really good charity because it's for terminally ill children, and they give them one last dream before they go.
Absolutely. I've done work for them myself, and it's brilliant idea, isn't it? And these guys are all responsible for it. It's go on, get that bag out, let's have a look. Right. And see what Ross can do with your little ingredients then, David. OK, what have we got here?
Right, we've got some Camembert,
Yeah.
my favourite cheese, fantastic cheese, and beef, because I love beef. It's good bit of meat, and I first tried this as an alternative to a pumpkin, so I like to see what...
Butternut squash.
Yep.
Yeah, it's good. Good old winter squash and onion, tomato, courgette. How much did you spend?
I went a little bit over.
Yeah.
£5 and 5p.
Oh, well, I'm not going to worry
forgive you
about that.
5p.
Good old classic bag. What do you think, Ross? You happy with that?
Well, it depends what the young man wants, you know. But
Really?
I bet we can go, apart from the cheese, we can go almost anywhere over the
What's a prawn
world.
cocktail for all we know, eh? You guys have a bit of a chat. Let's find out about you. What are you going to get from Leslie, eh?
Right, well, fish and grapes is quite classic. Do you remember Sol Veronique?
Oh, absolutely.
So we're going to do a slightly modern version of it. I'm going to do a leek and fish pie with a grape sort of chutney and a sort of lemon beurre blanc sort of sauce to go with it. And then I'm going to do a rizi bize, which I'll explain what that is later on, with the rest of the fish roasted. And also, I think, well, we've got to do chocolate and pistachio cake, I think.
Oh, I think so too, Leslie.
It's that time of year, isn't it?
Any time of year. Do you like that?
I love chocolate any time of year.
Really? God, I think we all do. Well done. Sounds delicious, doesn't it,
Very
Danielle?
good.
All right, looking forward to seeing that. And over to David and see what Ross is going to be doing for him.
Yeah, well, we've been chatting. We have a bit of a Vietnamese connection, so...
You lived in Vietnam, didn't you?
Yep, and I've just come back. So we're going to do a couple of Vietnamese sort of things. Obviously, Camembert is not particularly Vietnamese, but because it was owned by the French, there was a connection. So the camembert we're going to turn into a souffle. We're going to take part of the beef and make something called fert ball, which is noodles and soup, and Dave's going to make the noodles for me. We're going to make Vietnamese cooked squash. We're going to stuff a tomato with the rest of the beef, and then after that 10 minutes we'll think of something else.
I think hello, you little noodle chief, you. You're looking forward to that?
I am.
Yeah, allegedly, he says, hey, the couples are waiting, the food is waiting, let's get them started. As I say, ready, steady, cook.
There we go.
Okay, 20 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. You've heard we've got a Vietnamese theme down one end, and we're even going to combine that with camembert cheese. Is it camembert you've got there? It certainly is. So it's going to be something slightly unusual, but Ross is always good at introducing new ideas from around the globe into your kitchen. And over the other side here, 2 different types of haddock, and we'll have a little bit of a Veronique, a classic soul Veronique it used to be, didn't it, Leslie?
Yeah.
Which is a beautiful grape and sort of creamy grape
Grapes
sauce.
in butter, grapes in like a sort of white winey sauce,
That's
wasn't
right.
it, if I remember
was.
rightly?
And it glazed too. They used to glaze it.
They used to glaze it at the
Yeah.
end, didn't
A
they?
glaçage or something used to sort of be knocked into your sauce.
But we're not going to do that.
No, we're not going to do that. No, not at all.
All right,
What
so,
about Danielle's
now,
first
Danielle,
job then?
your first job is to pour those grapes off for me,
Are they
obviously.
seeded already? Are they seedless grapes? Pop one in your mouth and have a taste. Go on.
Seedless.
Seedless.
Oh, well, isn't that a relief?
And do you want these cut in half, Les?
Yeah,
Yeah?
cut in half. That
Here we
would
are.
be great.
How about
Actually,
that,
do you
Danielle?
think cut in half, Ainsley? Or maybe
It's
then
quite nice half because you get the little contrast and you get that greeny
No,
colour.
no, you're right, absolutely.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, go to the top of class.
there we
Yeah,
are,
cut in
Danielle.
half. That'll look better.
Okay.
You're right.
Right, we've got rice. Rossi, did you want any of Leslie's rice?
No, just a little bit of leek if I could. That'd be really, really kind.
What
Thank
do you
you.
think? Yeah. Yeah,
no,
for you,
half of them are
Rossi.
saying no.
Yeah.
What are you lot like? God
Give
damn.
him a bit of leek, eh?
How are you going to use your leek? All right, chop off a bit.
Bit of a question, isn't it? I'm not sure actually. Well, you can.
An inch, just an inch.
Just an inch. Give him sort of.
Go on and cut that bit there.
And it'll take a mile.
Yeah.
There you go. How about that? Is that enough for you there, Ross? It was the top end.
Is that the finest you can do?
Okay.
That's all right. No, don't do it again. That's fine. That's
No, there we are.
What's he saying? Is he
Nothing.
being cheeky?
No, I was just talking to me, Lee.
Miserable old mare. It's the last time I helped you, Waters.
Okay, 2 minutes gone already now.
Okay, so I'm just going to get this chocolate and pistachio cookies. So, Ames,
Yeah.
could you get me some cocoa powder and some self-raising flour?
No problem at all.
And also, actually, some eggs would be good. I'm just going to add... Sorry, darling.
Okay, so far we've got in there the sugar, the butter,
Pistachios going
pistachio
in.
nuts.
Butter, sugar, 110 grams of each.
How many eggs do you want in there,
I
Les?
reckon probably 2 will do it.
2 eggs in there.
Let's get a couple of eggs
Okay.
in there. Okay, and let's
Okay,
come on, Rice,
2
hurry
eggs
up,
going
come
in
up to
here.
one. You know, you've actually lost it when you start talking to your ingredients in the pan.
No.
You really know you've lost it, you know. I'm talking to the rice.
I was
Right.
talking to me leek earlier, Ali. Cocoa
Right,
powder, how much do
okay,
you want in there,
so,
Del?
well, I reckon if we do 3 of flour and 1 of cocoa. What do you reckon, Ames?
Yeah, that's nice. Okay, and don't worry, guys. You can see here now it's curdled slightly. Don't worry about that. The flour will bind it
1,
together.
2, and a bit for luck.
Mm-hmm.
And a nice bit of cocoa powder going in. Remember that you should really sieve this, but we haven't got time.
There we go. Just want to get it in there, don't we?
And
Yeah.
sometimes a bit of milk is quite good.
And what's the idea of sieving then, Les?
Well, basically, so you can, you get a bit of air in there, and also you combine the ingredients really well. Oh, yeah. Right, a little bit of milk in there, and then we need some little tins,
Okay.
which
there you
is
go.
somewhere here. Okay, and we just need to get this in the oven.
There we are.
Thanks, darling.
Fantastic. How are you getting on there, Danielle? Okay,
I'm all
grapes
done.
are all chopped up.
I lied, I found
Wonderful.
seeds.
You found a few seeds.
I found a few seeds.
That's all right. Then
Right,
there
you
were
can cut the fish in half for me, Danielle, going across that way.
semi-seedless. All right, let's just wipe down here for you.
Thank you.
Okay, do you do much cooking at home?
I do. I try and do as much cooking as I can. I work late hours, so...
That
when
can be
I
quite difficult, really,
Yeah,
can't it?
but I try to stick with fresh ingredients when
Yeah.
possible, healthy cooking. I like doing... I've got mushroom risotto,
Yeah.
do mushroom risotto, and I love cooking fish. But it'd be great to see a different way of
And
cooking fish.
does David
David-
like it, yeah?
David is fantastic at cooking.
Yeah.
He's got a big family, so
Yeah.
he does a lot of family cooking, big stews, big dishes, lots of good hearty food.
Lovely, brilliant. Okay, now, back to Les. Les, you can see there, she's lined those Very simple, and they're kind of...
They're just going to go into the oven now for about 8 minutes.
Okay.
Okay?
Lovely. I'll come back and see you.
All right, darling.
All right, then, Ross, as I come and shopping into the old butternut squash.
Indeedy.
You like it? I think I've had that at your house, haven't I?
Yeah, I think you have, yeah.
Yeah.
I prefer the cabotia, but it sort of has a shorter season. It's the green one. As students, we used to live off pumpkin soup. We call it pumpkin at home, but
Yeah.
it's got really good flavour.
And traditionally, the old pumpkin, when they talk about it for Thanksgiving, they just used to throw a load of cream and spice and everything into the middle of it, scoop it out,
And just
bake
slow
it.
cook it.
Yeah.
So good.
So we talk about all this lovely pumpkin puree we get in tins because it's ideal to put in tins, but
And sweet
that's
pumpkin
traditionally-
pie is fantastic.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
traditionally the way they used to do it. Fab. And what are we going to be using this for then?
Well, this is going to be cooked sort of Vietnamese style, so it's going to... You have to remember, in the East, they use far less meat than we do, because they don't necessarily have the money. So,
And dairy too.
and there's no dairy, apart
Yeah.
from, you know, as I said, with the French influence. So
Yeah.
what I'm going to do is just spice it with a little bit of meat. So I'm going to make that meat go a long, long way.
Okay. You want that all scooped out, do you?
Yeah,
Ross?
please, mate. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Thank you. Super.
Okay.
You ready for this garlic?
Okay, the garlic goes in with the onion, please. We're going to soften it. What I'm trying to do is save on the pan, so I'm going to do lots of things in sort of 2s and 3s and what have you. Once this is cooking...
Yeah. Do you want this started off in the microwave, this little
Yes,
stuff?
please. Yeah,
Okay.
I'd like it peeled as well, so perhaps David could peel it, then we'll nuke it.
Okay.
Thank you. It's a technical term, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, lovely. So, David, what's the
If you could just
Vietnamese connection? How long did you actually
peel
live
it for me,
there
please.
for?
3 years.
3 years?
Yeah.
And is it because your father or mum was based there or something?
Yeah, he was working in he was the director of a jewellery company, so we had a big factory just outside of Ho Chi Minh City.
Oh, wow, wow. So it must have been just a wonderful culinary experience. Just
Yeah.
did you enjoy the food or did you find it a bit monotonous after a while? 'Cause it's quite repetitive, isn't it?
We had a cook.
So posh. Darling, we had a cook.
So it was,
Hello, Mr. David.
it was tough. Every morning I had to look through a little menu and then choose what I wanted to have for dinner. And it was good because
Very
it's an interesting mix of Asian and European. There's a lot of French influence there.
Sure, sure. What's the most unusual dish, would you say? What did you find sort of compared to the average British cuisine? I suppose it's very easy to establish that, isn't it?
I had snake.
Snake?
Yeah, I had snake.
TLC, mate. Tastes like chicken.
It does, well, yeah, but it,
Have you tried it, Rossi?
Yeah.
I think I've tried snake before too, actually. Enjoy it, Ross?
Yeah, I did actually. It was sort of... There was a couple of things I was offered I didn't like. One went woof.
Right, this is going in now. How long do you want it in there? A couple of minutes,
Nuke
Ross?
it for about 3 minutes, please. I'm just going to
Okay,
make this
mate,
souffle
and I'm
and we're
starting
laughing,
it off.
mate. Oh,
Okay.
there's a lecky one down there.
The Lecky one, yeah. So you enjoyed it then? You enjoyed your travels. And how long were you in Hong Kong for? Because that's where you met Danielle, isn't it?
yeah, about 2.5 years.
Yeah. Wow. Go on, you take hold of that. Away you go. You're happy. So, and was it a nice experience bringing her back to London town?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
I had to convince her though.
Yeah. Oh,
She likes the
That's the
sunshine.
sort of souvenir shopping we like.
exactly. Now, tell us what's going on here then, Ross. This is the...
the covered thing that you... Yes, that's
Yeah.
so it's going to half cook it from the heat from below and half cook from the steam above.
Yeah.
If it can build up any without people taking the lids off, mate.
Yeah.
And... but thank you so much. That's a squash with some seasonings and
Okay, mate.
some garlic and some onion and a little soy.
Yeah.
And it's going to sort of steam away, and then it's going to be cooked a little bit later. Once the water's gone, a bit like doing potatoes. You know, the potatoes you cook in water and butter.
Yeah.
You know, mate.
Okay. Like what?
You know, the potatoes you cook with in butter with the water, and when the water's evaporated.
Oh, yeah. You put them into the oven and it gets crispy on the top. And
I'm too busy.
pom.
Les will know.
Les, what's the potatoes you put in the oven
What's the what?
and they're roasted on the top and it absorbs all the stock?
Fondant.
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 No, you said fondant. Sorry.
You've got her started now, mate. You've had it.
Pastry.
Okay.
Pastry.
And this is the souffle.
This is souffle, so that's quite cold. So we just need to sort of calm that down.
Are you actually going to put that back into the...
Well, I'm going to cheat and do it the other way around, just to sort of hot into cold rather
Yeah.
than cold into hot, so it doesn't scramble.
Okay.
That's a camembert flavoured sauce. Now, how's that lid doing? The butternut squash lid. How's that doing?
Butternut squash lid. Well, it will be out in about, another minute so it's
So
in there.
that's good because we need to probably get that to roast. So we're just going to put this into here.
Okay, well that's in the jar. That's going to look
It's going to look a
dynamic.
$1,000,000, mate.
Yeah,
$1 million
looking forward to seeing it. Don't forget your steak. You're halfway, 10 minutes to go. Let's see how Leslie's getting on. This is an indication we've had a bit of pastry here, Les. So, that's, what did you actually make there? Was it like a...
Just a short
Cornish
crust. I
pasty?
mean, if you've got a little bit of tough pastry,
Yeah.
it'd be really nice. But I just made a little bit of short crust. Really, really simple, yeah?
Okay, lovely.
Just a normal short crust, 110 of flour, half of that of butter, 55, splash of water, bit of salt and pepper.
Lovely.
Butter
Okay.
and also some herbs went in there.
Beautiful. Okay, Danielle, you're about to embark on a trekking up the Kilimanjaro. What,
Yes.
have you been sort of going through a certain sort of training process in order to get fit
Yes,
for
we
this?
have. We've been at the gym. We've got these vests that look like bulletproof vests, but they're filled with ridiculously heavy weights, sort of
Right.
15k. And we've been on the treadmills and step machines
Wow,
and stuff,
yeah,
doing that sort
yeah.
of stuff. And we've been trying to do some treks around the UK as well. We've done Snowdon. We plan to do Ben Nevis.
Yeah.
Big problem is that
Time of year, really, isn't
the
it?
time of year, yes, but Kilimanjaro itself is 6 times the height of Ben Nevis, so
Yeah.
we're really stuck, and it's difficult to get altitude training
Sure.
because you've got to get at least
Sorry, squash is ready. Guys,
Thank you
bleeping
so
away.
much.
Yeah, altitude sickness.
altitude sickness. You've got to train at about 3,000 feet to actually feel any altitude sickness. 3,000 meters, sorry, to feel any altitude sickness, which is supposed to feel like the biggest hangover of your life.
Yeah. It intensifies. You know what, guys? It's a bit like when you go in an aircraft, you know, and people say
is.
that when you have a drink up there, it affects you 3 times more, doesn't it? 3 times
It does,
the amount
absolutely,
of what you're actually
absolutely.
consuming. So it's like, oh, it's like 3 pints instead of 1 pint. That's
Well,
what
yeah,
I'm
you
basically
know,
trying to say.
that's what I got.
Yeah.
Tracking my drinking
And what type of food are you going to be eating up there?
Well, lots of carbohydrates, lots of energy foods, energy bars.
Yeah.
They've got
Chocolate.
Chocolate. Okay, I need the chocolate for energy. I'm going to carry
know.
lots of chocolate with me. Fresh fruits as well. You can pick fresh fruits on the way.
And can't you get things from the trees as you climb up the mountain? There's all these type of different types of mountain fruits.
They've got different
bushes.
cactus fruit,
Yeah.
and I think we'll have cooked for us from these porters. They'll cook native dishes called ugali. I think.
Yeah.
Ugali.
Ugali?
Ugali. It's sort of like a couscous rice sort of mixture.
Yeah, it's like a little bit of porridge, African kind of porridge,
that's
isn't
right,
it?
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I pronounced it right, but that's
Yeah, ugali, that's all right, that's fine.
sounds African.
Yeah, I know. Yes, we've got some lovely fish cooking here now.
Yes.
Now, I have to tell you, when I went on my trek, have you been told that you've got to buy really expensive boots? So I went out and I bought these really expensive walking
Yes.
boots. And our guide, called Grayson, who guided us through the jungle for 3 days, do you know what he had on? Flip-flops. Flip-flops! He put us all to shame.
Yeah, but his feet are used to it, yours weren't, you know what I mean?
I got dainty little feet on.
I know, darling, and fit into those boots absolutely perfectly. Now, a lot of the chefs talk about actually searing the fish skin side. Why are we doing it this way, Les?
Because I'm going to do it the other way up. I want to get some colour on there for sure
okay.
on that side, because that's the side that's going to be served up. So I'm being an absolute rebel and I'm doing it the
No,
other
you're
way.
doing it the way you like. Okay, we've got a lovely cocoa sauce here, which is a combination of cream. Am I right in saying there's honey in here, Les?
No, actually there's not, but thanks, Baines.
I'll see you later. Nice
Okay,
talking to you, Danielle.
All right, darling.
Okay, back over here to Ross. Ross is busy chopping up things, getting all sorts of food done to try and create that wonderful sort of Vietnamese feel about all of this
yeah,
food.
absolutely. And the point of this is I'm sort of trying to think like a Vietnamese cook, not do Vietnamese recipes. And I think that's the
Okay.
same of Italian and Thai food as well. You want to sort of think like a local rather than to, and to be
Now,
slavish.
will that be ready, Ross?
Oh, of course it will, mate. You got a strong
Okay.
stomach, haven't you? You go to Africa.
Yeah, good.
So we can always start that off in the microwave, then blast that through the
No,
oven.
I would steam it, but I'm going to do it in the microwave.
Okay, fantastic. How many
good.
minutes for that, Ross?
Oh,
You
just
get
give
on?
it whatever I've got.
Okay.
Yeah, thinner than that, please.
All right,
And then
I'll
roll
go
it up
back
into a
again.
Swiss roll.
Let's, stop that.
Go 800, swirly, swirly.
Okay, the meat's in there. We've got to keep an eye on that. That's quite a
Great.
long time. Okay, we've got that reduction of the butternut squash in there. What are you
Indeed.
busy getting into?
Making the noodles.
The noodles. Fantastic. Tell us how you've done that, and have you done it before?
No.
There's always
Look
the
like
first
I know
one.
what I'm doing.
I know. You're looking
It's
pretty good
basically
here.
an egg dough,
Yeah.
and then we've got
Which is what, Ross?
eggs and flour. That's all.
No oil in there at all?
No. And we're getting it nice and Nice and thin. The best way to make noodles like this, you know, the Chinese have this fantastic thing when they do it with rice flour.
Yeah.
They make this amazing thing where they put their fingers through it and stretch and stretch, and they make the noodles that way.
Yeah.
You could make worms. The best thing to do with this, we're going to make it into a Swiss roll and then slicey, slicey, slicey.
Beautiful. There you go. Right, you need to get that on, my man. So there we are. A little bit more of that. Right, now, what about you? This adventure you're about to take on. I mean, it's fabulous what you're doing, but are you excited about being in the mountains, or do you sometimes think, oh, golly, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing?
It's a bit like being on here, mate.
No, I'm really excited. When we went to Snowdon, that was like the first taste of it, and it was fantastic. But the thing is carrying up all the clothes, because you start off really hot on the African plains, and then you're going up a mountain, so...
I know that it gets colder and colder and colder. So what are you going to do about the clothes? Do you give them away, or...?
Yeah, just give them to the porters.
Yeah.
I seem to appreciate that.
OK, how about that, Ross? You happy
Yeah,
like
perfect,
that?
mate, absolutely
Can you see
perfect.
how I'm cutting that up there?
You can almost have them
Those
slightly
lovely-
thinner, but they're beautiful. It depends which area you're in, how
There
thin
you
they
go.
go.
And there we are. You
brilliant.
just keep cutting away and then literally toss some more flour in there and you have those lovely little noodle effects. You won't need a lot, I wouldn't have thought. Let's go over here and wash the old hands. Now, Ross, tell us what's happening, please.
OK, I'm just making a little tomato sauce just in case I've got time to use it. The soufflés are doing quite well.
Yeah.
I've got my squash, which is sort of still steaming in that sort of environment. I've got a little of this beef, which I'm frying. I want it to be nice and crispy. That's going to be seasoned with salt.
OK.
And that's going to be our sort of our garnish, if you like, to the vegetables. No, not yes. I don't think.
OK,
No,
lovely.
fine.
That's going to be your vegetables, you're
Yep,
saying.
thanks, yep.
And this broth here, this stock, that's for your noodles,
That's
is it?
that's for the pho, and pho is eaten every morning. I mean, you can eat it any time of the day, but it's a breakfast dish.
And what does it consist of?
Well, it's noodles cooked in stock, as it is all over Asia, but pho means noodles, and bort means beef. It's a bit like in Thai, moo means pork, which I always find quite amusing.
OK, and over here is just a raw beef salad.
No, that's the raw. When the noodles and the hot stock hit it, it'll cook it just lightly, because
Okay.
it's very lean, so we don't want too
What a
much.
lovely idea that is, OK, guys, literally, he's cut the beef
made
very,
loads of
very
them,
thin.
it's
You can
superb.
see that, ever so thin, very little
that
thin
good?
slithers there. And the idea of pouring the hot stock on them, that's just going to sear it and cook it just enough. So it's going to be a little bit blue, but if you like your meat like that, brilliant. 3 minutes to go now, like. Get that noodles in. Do you want your noodles in
Yeah,
now,
noodles
Ross?
into the
in
pho.
there, my man, that's it. Now, you mentioned before about your dad opening a jewellery business. Have you continued with this jewellery theme then?
Yeah, we sell jewellery now. I just got back from Thailand where I was getting some stones and...
So the idea is you go over there and was it cheaper to buy stones there, or is that where they make them?
Yeah, that's where a lot of the stones are dealt. So we go there and do a lot of the designing, and then we have it made, and then ship it back here.
Wonderful. And you've done a special piece for the charity, haven't
Yeah,
you?
I made a bracelet which has a little charm heart,
Yeah.
says dreams come true on the back, and it has a little diamond which represents the dream that you're paying for.
Fantastic.
So, that's good.
That's lovely. Really, really lovely. OK, 2 minutes to go. That's it, yeah.
Okay,
Get that
good.
in there. That's looking good. Now, that's all expanding beautifully. Nice
Beautiful.
talking to you, David.
Thank you.
Brilliant. And the beef is fine there. He wants to get that nice and crispy. We've got the beautiful beef there waiting for the broth. I come back. There's a bit of a chocolate sauce here. There we are, Les. Just get in there and
Can you get in there and just give that a whisk for me?
There we
Annie?
are, yeah. Now, Les, tell us about that chocolate cake. That looks wonderful.
Well, let's talk about this chutney first. Mind your back, because
Yeah.
this is really, really hot.
Beautiful. OK.
And this is the paella that's coming
Okay.
out now.
We've got a pie coming out, looking good.
You've done
Okay,
brilliantly,
and what's in the
Danielle.
middle of that, Leslie? What have you
Just
put in
the
there?
fish, lemon, a little bit of wine, and we're just
Hmm.
going to place that on the top there like that.
Okay, that's looking good. And all right, very few seconds to go now before we get to the music now, guys. All right, now just look at this.
We need a little jug or something to serve this in, I think.
There
Ladle,
we are.
ladle,
We've got that
ladle,
creamy
ladle.
sauce.
How's that
A
chocolate
little bit of
sauce
fresh
going?
dill, last
How's
minute.
that chocolate sauce
Chocolate
going?
sauce is there. Where do you want it? On top of
I
what?
want it on top of the cake.
There you go. One chocolate sauce going on top of that cake as we speak. There you
Thanks,
go.
Zanes. And Danielle, come and dust me
There
a little
we
bit
are.
of icing sugar. There's a duster up there.
There we are
I've
now.
already bought it
Here
up.
we are, one duster. Where is it? Here, there we are. One duster, icing sugar. That's it. I think that's going on top of your chocolate cake.
Yeah, dust it on
Now,
top.
ladies and gentlemen, just look at this food. We really are taking you on a trip around the globe here. As I mentioned before, Ross is talking about, you know, bringing food But from Vietnam, and just look at it. It really looks particularly exciting. All the lovely colours there, all the lovely fresh herbs. We've got camembert, slightly unusual twist on the theme. But hey, let me count down. 10, 9,
Herbs are
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop cooking! Wow. Smells fabulous in the kitchen today. To remind you of what our chef started off with, Leslie Walters had in her bag a haddock fillet, a bag of rice and red grapes, pistachio nuts, leek and a red pepper, whilst Ross Burden had a rump steak, butternut squash, whole camembert, a beef tomato, a red onion and a courgette. Well, ladies and gentlemen, feast your eyes on this lot. If this is the final meal they have before they trek up the mountains, and it wouldn't be a bad thing, would it?
I'm stunned.
I know, beautiful food. You're going to have a bit of a taste, so please do, Danielle, pick up your cutlery. What about a name, Les?
Well, I think seeing as we had haddock, I think all this talk of trekking is giving me a headache.
Lovely.
Okay.
Tell us what you did.
All
Shall I
right,
pour the
so,
cream sauce
yeah,
on top of that?
this is just a lemon beurre blanc. We've got the fish pie inside there with the leeks and the butter, and we're just going to finish that off with a little bit of lemon beurre blanc. And then we've got that sort of grape chutney,
Yeah.
which goes with the fish pie. So it's really nice because you've got all those. I'll just move your wine out the way because I want to drink it.
I don't mind. You have the wine. I'm fine.
So that's the pie there, and we made the grape chutney by butter, sugar, balsamic, added the grapes, really gave it a little bit of heat and a bit of red wine.
Absolutely. Is that
and
delicious?
The
Danielle?
grapes are fantastic in there.
Yeah.
It works
Really good.
quite nicely with the richness of the sort of lemon beurre blanc. This was the Reezy Beezy, which is in between a sort of, it's like a sloppy sort of risotto. Not that I've used long grain rice for this. And so we've just poached and roasted off the fish in a little bit of salt and olive oil, and just very, very simply with leeks. The chocolate cake, which is here, which, that's a relief, but it's...
Go on, you have a bit of that, won't you?
And actually, I think this chocolate cake is just best served warm with vanilla ice cream, straight out of the oven, you know, or with some nice thick cream.
I bet you wouldn't mind putting that in your rucksack, taking that up the mountain.
Oh, and
be
of
a
course
good
we
one.
put the pistachios, so it's chocolate and pistachio.
Pistachios in there are
You can
fantastic.
taste that.
Oh, yeah.
Brilliant, wonderful. And where do you get your looks from? Because you've got an unusual kind of...
I'm half Taiwanese, half American, but I was born and raised in Hong Kong, so I was in Hong Kong, and came over to the UK when I was 18, and still here. So
The looks travel with you well, love.
thank you very much. Thank you.
Almost as gorgeous as you,
Get
Les.
over there, get
Almost.
over there.
Mr. Smooth moves over to Ross's kitchen.
Flirt like an old flirt, isn't
I know, indeed, indeed. You're lucky I haven't got me Zimmer. All right, then, you take that out. Pick up your cutlery, David.
Which
get
one
on
do I
with
go
it.
for first? This one?
Anything you like, mate. What about a name, Ross?
Hanoi today and Saigon tomorrow.
Lovely, 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 lovely. Good taste?
This is fantastic.
Yeah, tell us what you did, Ross.
Well, I mean, the sort of discordant note was the camembert. So we did a sort of French thing for the French influence. We made a souffle, and it's holding there, it's doing really
Yeah,
well
it's nice.
with a fresh tomato sauce. The rest of the tomato we stuffed with some of the beef with garlic and onion and spices and seasonings, what have you, and that was steamed. Ideally it would be steamed, but we nuked it.
Yeah.
We took some of the other of the beef and we made pho bort, which is the noodles, which David made brilliantly. I have to say these are brilliant looking noodles, and that's got vegetables and the beef and the stock and what have you, and that's breakfast dish, which we
Nice.
squeeze a little lime over before we eat. And then with the rest of the beef, we braise the squash, and it's just flavoured slightly with, it's sort of like a Szechuan dish actually, with a little bit of crunchy beef and red onions as a sort of counterpoint. But that's going to be sort of sweet and salty, and it's a great sort of relish to go with the rest.
Wonderful. Great. And what type of thing would you drink with this type of food? Is it?
Well, I mean, normally you'd probably drink beer, really.
Yeah. A good
But
old
there's,
Thai
they have these
beer.
great things called beer hoy, which you go into the sort of grotty little shop on the high street and have these big tanks of beer, and they just pull it off from a tap. So it's great stuff, about 50p for a hangover.
Wonderful. You feel like you're there with Ross, don't you? OK, what's your final verdict then, David?
Fantastic. It's
Yeah?
like being in Vietnam.
There you go. What a compliment for a man that's lived there. OK, the guys are absolutely delighted, but what do our studio audience think? Is it going to be the green peppers or the red tomatoes? Let's find out as we ask our audience to all please vote now. And up they go. And look at this. Wow, this is very close, isn't it? Very, very close. But would you believe there's one more? Red tomato! Hey, congratulations. They are, David, £20 spending money there for you. Really good. Hold on, lady. I've got a feeling I know where this money's going. Would you like to tell us, David?
It is going to go to Dreams Come True.
Dreams come true.
Well done.
Fantastic. Good luck with each time, mate. Thank you. Keep safe.
Yeah.
Really, that's the most important thing. Well done.
Thank you.
Okay. So you're taking home our lovely hamper.
Yes.
So you'll have to be getting out in the kitchen and doing a little bit more cooking, inviting all the family over. You said you're from a big family, didn't you?
It's from a very big family.
Yeah, well, there's loads of goodies in our hamper, so you've got no problem there. Good luck. Keep safe, honestly, because
Thank
it's,
you. Look
it's a bit of a
after yourself.
challenge that you guys are taking on there. and
Yeah,
It's remarkable.
It's
but
worth it.
yeah,
It's for a good
absolutely.
cause. So.
Fantastic. Come and join us, because it's time to find out what's in today's quickie bag. And in the meantime, I say a very big thank you, and they've certainly given their time. They're so generous. It's Danielle and David. Come on, run! I'm coming. Okay, lots of lovely food, and I'm sure there's more on their way, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, we've got some golden marzipan here. It's Easter time. We've got Easter eggs, we've got Madeira cake, we've got some beautiful fresh raspberries there, along with some vanilla ice cream, some glacé cherries, and as I mentioned before, marzipan. All there, all looking beautiful. And we've also got a nice little bunny rabbit there. That's sweet, isn't it? Easter is definitely here. So what are you going to be doing with your ingredients, guys?
Who's
Ladies
going
first.
first?
No, you ladies first.
Okay, I would do, I think we've got the Madeira cake here and the marzipan. I would do a sort of Easter-style cinnamon cake.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, with a grilled marzipan and decorate it all with the eggs. I would also do, with this, some cinnamon Easter bunnies and decorate them for the children.
That's quite cute,
something
isn't
like
it?
that.
Yeah, lovely.
And I would do a sort of hot, almost like a sort of baked